Boom. Episode 5.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening. We have a special guest this evening, Mr. Daniel.
Hello.
Hey Dan.
Hello.
How's it going?
Dan.
I'm alright. Yeah.
Pretty good, yeah. So, up top. Yeah. It's pretty chill, yeah.
On the agenda today.
On the agenda today, we'll be covering religion, Echogate, and calories.
And LoveFilm.
Yes, we are, yeah.
And LoveFilm.
I love film.
So where do we start? We'll start with religion?
Yeah, go for it.
What are our feelings on religion?
This is your topic.
My
So
topic.
What are your thoughts first?
I get really pissed off with the guys in town who try and like come up to you with religious shit.
Preachers.
Yeah. Like, but not just the charity workers too, like the ones who fucking tackled you on your board.
No fucking what?
You were going through town on like your longboard and you had headphones in, and you saw him, but like you just didn't make eye contact, thinking, "Oh, the work stopped me because I'm fucking speeding by."
Yeah.
And just jumped in front of you and you had to fucking bail because
Yeah,
like
man.
he put his life in the line and yours just so he could fucking try and get some money from you.
Fucking douches.
The guy really wanted to get paid.
I think I've already doing him like down to an art now. Like,
Yeah.
I can just fucking slip past unnoticed.
One of them came up to me and was like, "Oh yeah, I'm from London. We're from like a Buddhist church, and we're just wanting to sell some of our Bibles so we can pay for our church." It's like, "Oh, I don't have like the money to pay for that, but I can like give you like a few my loose change." "Oh, thank you, but I can't give you the book though, 'cause it's not a pound." It's like, "Well, you're not that religious, how Christian are you?" It's like, "Oh yeah, I want to teach about like giving and sharing on these books free, but we just want a donation." "Well, there's a donation." "Yeah, you're not having it. It's not enough." Fuck you then.
Damn.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, but do you remember the Moomins?
Oh shit, the Moomins, man.
Which
No.
was the fucking sick names.
I was
Yeah.
going to a gig and they just stopped me in the street. And I was in a really good mood.
The Mormons did.
The Mormons, yeah,
The Book of Moomin.
yeah, and they were like, "Oh, hey, do you want to talk about the Mormons?" And I was like, "Oh, guys, I'm going to a gig." "Oh, can we have your number?" I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, go on, then here you go." And I was like, I was in such a good mood. I was like, "Yeah, I'll talk to about you guys at some point."
He said you get their number. And then
Yeah, yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, they rang me and like, "Oh, cool, it's the Mormons, Chris. Can we come for like a visit?" I was like, "Yeah, I guess. Not doing anything." And they came round. They were just like so fucking nice. Like you couldn't be mean to me even if you tried. They were such nice guys. But
I try.
no, dude, it's impossible. Seriously, it was just fucking intense.
They're from like Utah, and this guy is called Elder Wrestler.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
I didn't understand it. I was like,
I
he's
got-
like, "Grr, Wrestler." He's like, "Yeah."
But it got like really intense because they made me do a prayer. But like I had to get down on my knees with them, but I had to give the prayer about anything.
Ooh,
I didn't know what to give a prayer about. I was like,
Get down on your knees for
yeah, I was like, "Thank you for a really nice summer," and shit like that. I didn't know what to say. And then they booked in a baptism time. Said, "Oh, we'll all get the bus together to go to church." I was like,
No, we won't.
well, I kept like leading them on for a while. I was like, "Yeah, I'll get around to it. Yeah, I'm
No,
busy
no,
today,
no,
guys."
strong.
And then like it finally broke after like 2 weeks of this shit. I was like, "You know what? Yeah, I got a bit to you guys. Gotta come clean. Don't want to join church." And they seemed so upset.
Oh,
Like that upset alone made me want to like go back.
you crushed the little Mormon hearts.
Oh, I felt so bad.
Mom and Gate.
Suck dick. Have you ever had to do that kind of shit, Lewis?
No, I'm pretty anti-theist.
Well, you're a
Um,
fedora wearing fucking keyboard warrior.
yeah, neckbeard. Tip the fedoras. No, I'm actually anti-atheist
Yeah,
because that's becoming a religion in itself. And it
If you
pisses
sound
me off.
dickheads.
Yeah.
I think I hate them more than religious people.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Like evolution and Big Bang. It's like, yeah, we get it. We understand. You don't have to keep saying it.
I don't know the answer, but I'm pretty sure science does.
Other people's
so,
opinions.
So I put all my faith in science from what people tell me.
Other people's opinions. It's like, dude, who fucking cares? Just, but they're telling children. Well, they're gonna, they'll figure it out. The internet. They'll fucking learn. It's not hard.
Dude, I'll tell you what pisses me off. Like, you know how there's the Christian guys who are trying to stop you in town?
Take that,
No,
atheists.
the LoveFilm guys who are trying to stop you in town.
Oh god.
There was one of them.
Fuck those guys.
The worst one I ever had was this woman came over and was like, "Oh, do you want to talk about LoveFilm?" I was like, "Yeah, like my stepdad buys like the most expensive package you can get, and I'm on it. So
Yeah.
there's no way you can talk me into getting anything because I have the entire LoveFilm package for free, and you can't really beat an offer like that." She's like, "Oh no, but I'll just show you some of this." Like, yeah, fine, whatever, fuck it. And we're talking for a while, and it's like, "Oh, let me show you how this would happen. Like, just if you just give me your card for a second, so yeah, there you go." And she just took my card and put the details in on her iPad, and then clicked send. I was like, "All right, now you signed up." I'm like, "You fucking what?" She just stood there and signed me up to LoveFilm, like without my consent.
Fucking bitch.
I was so annoyed. So I had to fucking like go home and
Pay
ring
more for
LoveFilm
less.
and be like, "Take me off your fucking shit server and fire that bitch." I was so annoyed. Like, who the fuck does that?
That bitch.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Do you like films? No, I don't.
Plus, like, I don't think any good books have been LoveFilm, because a while back I did actually take out the 30-day trial, so I wanted to watch something. But when I did it, I was really drunk, so I put in the name as Adolf Hitler. I forgot about it. So when I went to go and, like, get rid of it, I kept trying to log in, it wouldn't let me. So I had to ring them up, and they're like, yeah, hi, so what seems to be the problem?
This is Mr. Hitler.
I was like, well, yeah, I can't get my account. I was like, oh, yeah, what are your details? This, yeah, that's correct. What's your email? Yep, this, yeah, that's correct. And what's your name, sir? Chris Harrison. Okay, no, that's not the name we've got. Alright, well, what have you got then? Is it Adam Carlton? Because, like, he was there when I signed up. Like, no, not that either, but it does begin with an A. What the fuck can it be? So I was asked, like, Adolf? Oh shit, yeah, is it Hitler last name? Yes, it is, sir. So for fuck's sake. So it's like, as Adolf Hitler, fucking sign out my LoveFilm account. It's fucking awful. Right. Who else? Anything else to say?
LoveFilm just always bother me. They just, all the time, whenever I try to walk through Leeds. You can't walk from one end of Leeds to the other without people fucking pestering you. Like, there's homeless people everywhere. Change! There's change! There's the fucking big issue guys. There's the people that fucking give you the Stylist magazine.
Last time I went to Leeds, I saw two big issue guys having a turf war with their dogs.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. That happens all the time.
This is not your selling point. Move! And, like, he's got his dog like holding it back, like, you fucking move. I was here first.
I once saw two ice cream men have a turf war in the middle of Hyde Park in Leeds.
What?
That was fucking intense.
What the fuck
It
happened?
was like a brutally hot summer, and one guy just came running down with a little trolley, like running towards the van saying this is my patch, and they just had like a massive shouting competition.
Oh shit!
Like, it was pretty fucking intense.
That's me drink. Yeah. There's a ice cream man in Leeds, and if he plays like Scarborough Fair, then he's selling ice cream, and if he's playing like the theme to James Bond, then he's selling drugs. all the other way around. We haven't figured it out.
You always walk away with something that makes you smile, though. Oh man.
I do like me some ice cream.
Yeah, everyone loves themselves some ice cream.
Just be on fucking drug selling mission like that, driving around.
I think it was Mission Impossible.
Look,
no,
inconspicuous.
it's not. It's.
I think
I was about to say, like,
Yeah.
yeah, because it doesn't sound like an ice cream fan would play James Bond, but I also didn't expect fucking Good, Bad, and the Ugly. I was thinking more like, I don't know, fucking,
You know
the
something's
Italian Job song.
up. You know something's up.
Or like Purple Hills.
I've been so many places.
That'd be fucking awesome.
That'd be fantastic. Or just like the one from the.
program, just like fucking play it.
Well, fuck, I didn't know you could even get Good, Bad, and the Ugly, so I'm guessing so. Damn.
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 Oh man, so good.
Dog in the space.
Dog in the
Just join the
Spruce.
show.
There was a ice cream man in the middle of Leeds, and Sean bought me an ice cream, and I got a really huge, massive, enormous ice cream, and then covered it in blue sherbet, and my face, like everything from like my chin to my top of my, like the bridge of my nose, was covered in just this blue dust, and I just left it there for hours.
You know, thing paint.
I was just walking, yeah, I was walking around the centre of Leeds for 2 hours with just a blue face. I looked like a gone down on a Smurf. I looked like I'd been eating out Smurfette
When we were kids,
with bad eczema.
when we were kids, we used to chase ice cream man, even though we didn't have money. It was like, so we'd chase out on our bikes and he'd pull over thinking we were going to buy, and we just fucking drive past him.
That was awesome.
Or like, sometimes we'd even like on foot chase him, but like we just fucking stop and then turn around when he pulled over. You gotta serve this.
My granddad used to be an ice cream man.
Fucking awesome.
Going up with an ice cream man.
I used to be an ice cream man.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
I was an ice
What?
cream man for 2 years at college, yeah.
Really?
I worked at Sandwich Express fucking pulling ice creams and shit. It was awesome.
Oh,
You got a little
guys,
paper
free
hat
ice
and
cream.
everything, yeah.
Yeah, my
I'd like
granddad.
it if you passed an ice cream to me.
Yeah.
My granddad had all these like crazy get rich schemes, and one of his mates was selling a like an ice cream van because it didn't work. My granddad was like, yeah, I'll get it, I'll fix it, and I'll be an ice cream man and I'll make fucking millions for somehow in the middle of Leeds. Yeah, and he gets this ice cream van for like fuck all, and he him and my uncles fix it up because they were all mechanics, and yeah, and he fucking gets his ice cream van and just buys ice cream wholesale and just drives around Leeds and just sells it. You know, he did make quite a lot of money, but then I think it's when he committed insurance fraud.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
He wore an onion on his belt, which was the style at the time.
Yeah, he was shady.
Shady as fuck.
My uncle put his foot on the road and a lorry ran it over and claimed insurance on it and got like...
Are your family the fucking trotters?
Yeah, hundreds of thousands of pounds he got for that.
Sounds like fucking Ed, Edd and Eddie when they grew up.
He is.
Still trying to make money for jawbreakers.
He's Eddie. At the moment, he's got a job where he works on a lorry that sucks up shit from giant septic tanks.
Oh, shit shifters, that's so awesome. I've seen them, man.
He basically
Shouldn't be a name
there's
for that.
this big septic tank in Leeds somewhere, and he gets this massive lorry, and he drives up, parks on the edge of it, drops this pipe, and turns the pumps on. Gets back in the cabin, just sits there and watches films on a laptop or his iPad for like 3 or 4 hours.
And all the time the vehicle is driving.
Gets paid £60 an hour. He gets like 400 quid a night, and he does it 5 days a week. He gets like a couple of grand a week, and all he does is just drive up and then just watch films. He said, I think I've watched nearly every film that's ever existed.
Fucking hell.
He said, I've watched every...
Sucking up shit.
He said, I have watched every English-speaking film. I'm moving on to Bollywood next.
I bet he's still not seen Serbian movie.
I need to see a Serbian movie.
No, you don't.
No, I've seen like bits of it.
No one needs to
You
see
don't
that
need to see
film.
fucking Serbian film.
I was looking for an audition earlier.
I know, I saw you were. I was trying to find like a few odd bits. Did you find anything good in the end? Oh, you got all your shitty little horror films, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I can't remember what I got.
You got that, and I got all the
Yeah,
fucking
loads.
weird like kids TV shows from like the 90s. That was pretty fun.
Button Moon.
Button was like 70s, I think.
Button Moon was fucking terrifying.
That's like cow and chicken though. That's pretty decent.
Yeah,
like
Cow and Chicken.
like 50p. Like I was happy with that. Sam got Rocko's Man Live.
So,
Oh, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Rocko's
Rocko's Man Live.
I'm touching my balls.
I know you are, dude.
oh, you're really going for it down there.
Yeah, go on,
I need to rearrange.
You're in.
I'm so much comfortable now.
So much comfort. I have so many comforts.
Much comfortable. Wow.
Right.
Did you cough when you were touching them? There we go. So what are the
I think it may be time to talk about Echogate.
motherfucking Echogate? Yes.
So
Echo-
we were invited-
Sam came back just in. Echogate was just
we
not.
were
That
invited
was
into
an
a
inside
video
job.
chat with Tommy. Yeah, and
He fucking kicked off when Adam showed up and it started echoing. Like, stop it, man! It's you echoing. Turn it down.
get out of here, Chris.
Get out of here. Well, it's
Go
like,
to hell.
at first he was just pretty angry, and he was like, turn it down. We're like, dude, our mic and our volume's at 20. It has to be either you or Adam. He's like, well, Adam's got headphones in, so it has to be you, Chris. It's like, well, no, because why don't put headphones in? Because then only one of us can hear you. It's like, get out, Chris. So we left. Then we came back because we checked on the video to see if it was echoing with us not in there, and sure enough, it was fucking
was.
echoing because it was his computer doing it. So we came back and I'm like, Tommy, it's echoing. Like, yeah, because you came back. I said, no, it's echoing from you. You're the echoer. You're the echostigator.
People are on the comments like, yeah, mate.
Yeah, everyone's commenting like, mate, it's you, Tommy. Like, we can't read him, can he? And like, so he kicks out again. We came back a third time, still trying to point out, mate, it's all you. And he just fucking went mental and came right at the camera going, get out of here. Go to hell,
And we
Chris.
went,
Ah! And then, yeah, it turns out fucking everyone figured out it was, in fact, not us echoing. It was him.
And then a hot girl joined.
No hot girl joined.
And started talking about Ann Summers. I was just pretty
Did
fucking
we join
pissed.
again after that? I can't remember.
We didn't go back after that. We were blocked after that.
Yeah, that was right.
He went allowed to join. Because
Yeah.
he just
Kicked us
fucked
out. Apparently he kicked us out.
it. Yeah.
Bitch.
I got
Jesus
you.
Christ.
So we just left and like...
They won't apologise either.
No, I don't want to apologise. I'll have to give him like wrong answers for his homework.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna make him
I'll
write...
still help you, Tommy.
I'm making him write things like clit. Because his teachers are female, so she'll read them and be like,
He'd put cum dumpster in there.
fucking die, bitch. And she's
Young
reading it
dominant
like,
folk.
Tommy, what is this? I didn't do it, man. You didn't do your own homework, Tommy. No, yeah.
No, don't lube me up.
No, but I want to look you
No,
up.
Dan, don't. Go everywhere. It's fucking messy shit, this.
Say that if you play.
I'll for the benefit of the listener, the one.
Us.
Yeah. I get free condoms and lube through the post from some company in Leeds.
How often do you get these,
But
Lewis?
for some reason, they send me a packet of 8 condoms with 8 packets of lube every week.
They're overestimating you.
And there's no way I could possibly do that. Like, even...
Wow, do you need all that lube?
Yeah.
What do they think you're fucking in
Slip
there?
and slide!
They must think Ali's like dry as a fucking Sahara desert.
No, I lube up the kitchen floor and I just skate onto the balcony. Yeah, so, but over Christmas, for some reason they didn't deliver for like 3 weeks. So this week I got 4 packets of 8 lube and condoms. So I bought them here and just gave them to the guys just for fucking why not. And we've just been lubing each other up all fucking weekend. Like last night I was led there with my shirt like tucked up into my fucking tits. And they just started fucking lubing me up. I was play slip and slide in the bath.
Did you slip and slide my fucking bath?
I wanted to.
I was gonna say, because this morning I must fucking slip getting into it. That's how I was thinking.
Oh man, I'm gonna fucking slip and slide to the fucking shower when you climb in.
Fuck you,
Like,
anyway.
KO yourself. Okay,
I almost did.
We'll just hear shrink dunk.
You're lucky that I didn't fucking slip, because if I had, I would have blamed you. I'd come storming out of there like a fucking hurricane, naked, like butt ass naked, like beating the shit out.
Butt ass naked.
It would have been like the fucking what happened to the dude in Terminator 2, and the last thing he sees is some naked, angry dude running towards him and smacking him. That would have been your last moment.
It'd be worth it.
You can't look aggressive nor angry when naked.
I wouldn't mind.
You just let you throw in a tantrum.
That'd be fine. As long as it's got to be Sarah Connor. I just want to wear a dress.
I do love watching tantrums. They are the funniest things in the world.
But what about? How can we please talk about the ordeal that was Arnold Schwarzenegger's commentary of Terminator 3?
Oh god, it was
I had
fantastic.
to tone myself again for this film, so I lost 8 pounds in 8 days.
I wanted to look like I did in 20 years ago.
He just sat there and narrated what was happening and how much he enjoyed doing
No, he
it.
was talking about what was going to happen in about 5 minutes, so we hadn't even seen it on the film.
We had seen it because it's fucking like really old.
Look at this helicopter, you can see it crash into something in it. You know, it's funny.
I like, what is it? I like the blow-ups.
I really like the wheelies.
I like the wheelies.
I like the wheelies the best.
I like the wheelies best. They're my favourite part.
There's this like, there's a stunt that's so expensive. Arnold Schwarzenegger had to pay for most of it, and he's just
He paid
like,
for all
I
of it,
like
I
the
think.
wheelies the most.
I wanted to
Yeah.
see it. I wanted to see the crane smashing through the building.
He spent about $2 million to make that scene, and the reason that impressed him the most were the fucking wheelies.
But I like the wheelies the best.
That was the most expensive wheelies I've ever seen. Are you putting crumbs on me again?
Yeah, because you put them in my hair.
Yeah, I did.
Earlier on, we were talking about the game Sticky Biscuit. And
No.
I suggested around and threw a biscuit onto the bed, and Chris crumbled it over my head. So now I still have crisp biscuit crumbs in my hair. So I keep running my finger through my hair and getting like a big crumb of biscuit.
You know, we could still play that game.
Yeah.
Just in
There
my
is
hair.
biscuit left over.
It's in his hair.
Someone's. I'd have to have some.
Give him a Dutch shampoo job.
I'd have
Oh, dude, when Max was thinking about losing his virginity, he was talking to me and Chris
Max?
about it. Yeah, Max Nails.
Oh god.
We're around at his house, like, I just cooked him a meal because I'm a fucking top chef. At age, like, 15. But anyway, yeah, like, we were sat around, he's like, oh yeah, I'm really thinking about, like, you know, I'm losing it to this girl. And he was like, he was trying to ask for advice, but I was getting, like, false advice, and oh yeah, girls really like it when you come in the hair and, like, rub it in, it's called a Dutch shampoo job. And he was, like, fully on board for doing it as well, like, it would have happened.
No.
But then Crispy had to fucking step and go, oh yeah, and then they come in her eyes too. It's like, fucking dickhead, no. You ruined it. He would have fucking come in that girl's hair, and it would have been the funniest thing. Then, like, a few months later, when it almost happened, I cock blocked him again. That was the worst thing. Like, we were at his house having a house party, and, like, I just finished up, and I was like, I'm really hungry. So I went downstairs, and they had all the paraphernalia in the kitchen to make a wrap. So I was like, I'm making a wrap. Out of all these families, like, hard-earned food. And then I was wrapping away, making it. When I go back upstairs and I start eating it, it's like, fuck, this is the tastiest wrap I've ever had. So good. Like, I've never, to this day, I've not had a wrap like, I think it's because I didn't pay for the ingredients that made it tastier. But, like, I rang him. I was like, what is it, Chris? Chris, like, dude, you need to come into the bedroom right now, quick, come on. It's like, I am, like, running down the stairs, and he, like, came in, still time for the bathroom, and goes, what is it? I just had the tastiest wrap ever made. He's like, you called me down and showed me a fucking wrap? Like, yeah, dude, like, fuck you!
Did you give him some?
No.
Oh.
Well, like, he just went and stormed back upstairs, but the time it took him to come downstairs and go back up, she was, like, no longer in the mood, so he got fucking cock blocked. Lose V for the first time, because I'd show him a rap. Angriest Max ever.
Can we talk about the time that I was the best wingman in the world?
Yeah, man. Bringing vegetarians home for me. Thank you.
Can I tell the story?
If you want, yeah.
Basically, basically Chris got hungry and went home early on New Year's Eve. Like, I think it's like midnight.
Yeah,
And
no, it was like 1:30.
yeah, about 1:30. And the girl that was fucking was still there. And me and George decided to come home, and we asked her if she wanted to come back, and she did. So Chris had gone home, and I brought him a girl home.
The best thing about that was I don't actually remember her like showing up. So when I woke up in the morning, like in a fucking daze, thinking, where the fuck did I fall asleep? I just turned over, she's there. I'm like, oh shit, what?
How did I do this? He left and got a takeaway because he was too hungry.
Mate, I was starving.
He was asking to go for a takeaway on the way there. Like, can we stop and get some food?
Mate, I hadn't eaten since 12, and like,
Don't be a bitch.
I was starving.
I know, man.
I had like chronic hunger pains while I was in the club.
You had too much double diet, dude.
Yeah, I didn't have too much double diet, do you? That's a good point.
There was a lot of double diet, dude. Oh god, I've still got a bottle of whiskey up here somewhere.
I know.
You bitch. Oh, as if you drank my whiskey.
I didn't drink it.
Where is it then?
Emily took it.
What?
Yeah.
That slut?
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck? She took it?
Because she's Scottish and she's an alcoholic.
Oh, she fucking owes me a bottle of whiskey then, the little cunt.
She can't eat meat, so she has to drink whiskey.
No, she owes me a bottle of fucking whiskey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some better whiskey out of her.
Right, okay.
Yeah, like fucking Jack Daniels or something. I felt real bad because it was bought for me by my girlfriend's parents,
Yeah.
my girlfriend's dad. And the night before, her brother was like, "Oh yeah, do you like Jack Daniels?" And I was like, "Nah, I've kind of gone off Jack Daniels recently." Little did I know that the fucking parents had bought me Jack Daniels, and they were stood next to me, and that's why everyone looks sad.
Is this anything to do with the time that you had a full bottle of Jack Daniels, went to Well Dressed as a Monkey, and we had to carry you home, supporting you?
It may have something to do with it.
It might be, yeah.
It may have been influence on my feelings for Jack Daniels.
You were in the worst fucking state.
I was
Like,
shocked.
you shouted at KFC, you shouted at Tesco's, and then like we got you home.
Tesco's?
Yeah, you
What were
shouted
you
at
shouting
Tesco's.
about?
You were just shouting at the building.
The big croissant.
Yeah, there was a giant croissant on the side of Tesco, so he just started on it, like, fuck you!
Fuck you, croissant!
And then, like, we got him home, and he was, like, had a bowl trying to gip into it, and he's going, and, like, he's just trying to steady himself and, like, get him in the zone for throwing up. So Sam just started shooting him with a Nerf gun, so yeah, fuck off! Fuck off! And then, just best of all, like, we got him a kebab as well on the way home. And he just took out the lettuce and the meat and put it on the side next to him neatly and fell asleep.
It was chicken.
That was a different time.
Oh, was it?
That was a different time. That was another time when I got 3 takeaways when I got on the way home.
Yeah.
I got you guys. I got you two some takeaway, and I got a doner meat and chip. I got doner meat and chips for me, and then another large doner kebab.
You were still a monkey as well, weren't you?
Yeah, so a monkey, and then a 6-piece chicken and chips. And when I got back, I had like 4 bits of doner meat, and then couldn't eat any more. But I got like a piece of chicken and some chips, and laid down on the sofa to go to sleep, and put the chicken and chips next to my head, so that when I woke up, I'd have something to eat. Or if I got hungry like in a minute. I left there, and Chris came in and was like, "No, you fucking do that," and like, threw him off the sofa. And I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, that was planned so well." I just remember thinking, "Oh, fuck you, Chris."
Fucking greasy ass grilled sauced up chicken on my sofa.
Yeah, man, it was going to be delicious. I wanted sofa chicken. And then I had to eat floor chicken.
Remember what you did the next morning after Sam tried shooting you?
No.
Like, you woke up earlier than him.
Oh, yeah.
And you went downstairs and shot him while he was like sleeping hungover with the Nerf gun.
Yeah.
But you opened the curtains as well, so fucking there was sunlight on
Didn't
him.
I open the door and he wasn't in there? He was in the toilet.
No, he was in there.
I was curled up and you pulled my bed covers off me. I was like curled up in the middle of bed. Like,
Yeah,
no.
we still got the video. At the end he just goes, "Fuck you!" That was pretty
Oh,
sad.
I love Nerf
Back in
guns.
today, go downstairs.
I missed the fucking, downstairs time, especially with Sam, like, being drunk was fucking fantastic. Like, the time that we got to take him into bed because he was too fucked, and you're like, oh, he's going to throw up, quickly get him something. So we got him this little,
It was
plant pot.
It was Mikey before he moved in.
Yeah, we got him a plant pot and just gave it to him, and he threw up. And Mike was like, why are my feet wet? Looks and there's all the holes in the bottom of the plant pot, so his sticker just dribbled out onto Mikey's feet, but he was like, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Idiot.
And the other time I fucking fell over outside.
Yeah, like, some kids are like, Chris, someone passed out front in the drive. Oh shit, for fuck's sake. Running downstairs, ready to like kick off at someone. And it's just him with an unlit cigarette in his mouth, laying there going, like, Sam, get in. No. Yeah, mate. Get in. No, I don't want to. Remember the time that you made a fucking torch and thought you were in Skyrim on the beach?
I fucking burnt my
Yeah,
mind.
he held up this torch that he made with like rags and petrol going, I'm Skyrim! And this molten fire just dripped down his arms. Ah! So he was like,
All my fucking knuckles are like crusted over. I peeled off this like black thing. I was like, oh.
yeah, so he was like, oh, if I hold it up, I'll burn, so I'll hold it directly down. So the flame just licked up his arm the second time.
I'm very surprised I didn't get fucking angry or something, because my logic was when I was drunk. I was like, it's really hot, so I buried my hand in the sand so it'd be really cold.
We were shitting and pissing.
That'll definitely not get infected.
No, the best one was when you said you were going to drop in on that plank of wood on the top of the hill.
That's fucking like,
I was sat next to him, hey, watch this guy, it's gonna fuck up. So like, what are you doing? No, just watch him. Like, so you like getting ready, like 3, 2, 1, and the ball just like hit straight away a bit of dirt and he fucking
And just
tumbled
stopped.
all the way down.
The wood just stopped and Sam carried on.
Head over ass straight down this fucking
like,
embankment. And we were like, oh shit, he's
Like he went and his legs came down second. Like it was like back of the head, legs, back of the head, legs, back of the head, legs. Sam.
Better yet though, after all this happened, when your dad started throwing Molotovs, Sam went, oh, can I have one? It's like, no, you can't.
Yeah, me and my dad made a Molotov cocktail out of an empty bottle of booze and some petrol and a rag.
Fucking hell.
And we just lit it, and my mum was freaking out. She was proper screaming, and I was about to light it and went, Dad, do you want to do it? He was like, yeah. I lit it and threw it at the fucking rocks. It just went, woof!
Oh, that's
It was
fucking
amazing.
So cool.
Like, and then I seen the video, I was like, do you want to do it again? It was this fucking Brummy accent, like, do you want to do it again? Amazing.
And again, we did do it.
No, he didn't.
Did we not? I'm sure there was a second explosion. What was the other one
We
then?
didn't have any more bottles.
I'm sure someone else made something explode.
No. But we were trying to like joints. We were trying to fucking smoke some drugs. But it was too windy and wet, so we had a giant tarp.
The top time.
We had a giant tarp,
Yeah.
and we made a tent out of this tarp, and there were like 10 of us in there, and we just pulled it over us and sat on
And
everyone
it started
sat on
raining,
the
so we were
sides.
all fucking stoked as shit.
So we were all in there, and it was raining, and Dad was just fucking churning out joints. Like, you were just passing him shit, and he was like, ding, 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 like 6 joints in like 30 seconds. I don't even know how he did it. It was just like it was pitch black. You couldn't see shit.
And it was windy as
we
fuck.
were under a tarp, so there's no wind and no interference, but it was pitch black. Like, you couldn't see shit. I couldn't see your fucking nose from your face. Like, and he sat there, and he's like in the dark, churning out joints. Like 1, light it, pass it, and 2, light it, pass it, and 3, light it. This the person next to him was fucking 3 joints in a second. He's like, fucking hell. Yeah, it was incredible.
Pretty good pirate party. Although not as good as the one where the guy had sex with a midget in the morning. She'd stole all his clothes.
Stole all his shit.
Because like my tent was next to his, I just woke up to the sound of hysterical laughter, and I climbed out, and there's just these 2 guys pointing at their friend, like naked but sticking halfway out of his tent, looking like a sad turtle. And like, what happened? Like, they fucked a midget and they stole his clothes. I was like, what? And it turned out she's fucking stolen everything, just ran off. Like, we assumed that like a rabbit hole or something. And this guy, like, he was in his like sleeping bag, so he came out like a really sad little caterpillar going, where'd you go? And, like, they took the sleeping bag away from him, so he had to like wear a bin bag. And then you just got this amazing moment, it's him on the phone going, hey, yeah, Mum? Yeah, he picked me up. No, I haven't got any clothes. Yeah, midget took them. Alright, bye. then it's like this Landera pulled up, and the 2 of us, like, middle class, disappointed looking parents just stepped out. And there's him stood there, big man going, alright, we're going. It's like, for fuck's sake.
High point.
I remember when Jamie Pentecost let me drive his car. No, it wasn't. It was Daniel Wardman let me drive his car on the field. I was fucking going for it. And it looked like I was going to run him over.
Were you there for the party in Burton Pidsley where this girl freaked out in the morning?
No.
Dude, that was so... Like, she was obviously, like, on something else the entire night. 'Cause, like, she sat by the campfire with her top off. And then when anyone, like, mentioned it, she got really defensive. Like, I'll do what I want. I want them like this. Like, alright, cool.
Nice tits!
And then, like, in the morning, I just woke up to, like, hysterics shrieking outside. I was like, what the fuck? Then so it hit my tent, and I was like, what the fuck? Cause, like, went outside, what was going on? She'd got a PVC chair and just launched it at the chair aimed for someone else. But no one knew why she was going mental, but there was this one guy she kept going for, like, smacking him, and he just stood there and took it. And eventually he just, like, gave her a little punch, but she just got knocked out and just hit the floor, like, KO'd, for about 30 seconds. Then she'd get up and start again. It was like when you knock someone down in Skyrim, they get up, like, beating on your ass again. It was like, what the fuck? And like they got her into a car, but then she just climbed out the other side and came outside beating this dude again. They got her one more time and screamed at her, so she burst out crying.
Yeah.
They drove a bit farther up the road and she jumped out again and came back out. So this other guy tried driving away and she got a pop mouse and threw it at his back window. And we're like, what?
Me and George got someone beaten up at a party on a farm.
Shit. Why?
Because right on this farm, they had like a bit, and they did like storage for caravans. Right. So when you like go away, you can leave your caravans with them. And me and George wanted to find somewhere to sleep because we hadn't bought a tent.
Right.
So we broke into a caravan. So we were going around seeing if anyone was loose windows, and then George had come into the window and opened the door. And we did that, and someone found us and was doing it with us. And he went into the caravan. We went for a piss. We left him in the caravan, and we wandered off. And when we came back, there was someone like shouting like, "There's someone in the caravans! There's someone in the caravans! There's someone in the caravans!" And all of a sudden, this angry mob of like 30 people ran around the corner, and was surrounding this caravan and just like shaking it and stuff. And there's one guy like, "No, don't break it, don't break it." Because it was someone else's caravan, and this guy came out and was like, "What's going on?" And this fucking guy just dragged him out and just beat the shit out of him.
Holy shit!
He was just pounding on him for like 5 minutes. I was like, oh dear. So I went and hid in some hay bales and went to sleep.
Fucking hell, dude.
There was like this big, massive tower of hay bales inside a barn, and we just climbed up the side of it and just led on top and was like, "This is where we'll sleep now." Real near the roof. Like, if we would have fallen off there in the night, we would have died. I don't know how we got up there, but when I woke up and was like, how the hell are we going to get down from here?
Jump.
We debated tipping some of the bales off so we could make,
that would have been sick.
We made steps. But we were like, nah, I think we already...
You aren't in a fucking tomb.
We did enough damage last night when we got someone beaten up, so we'll just jump down. We just had to hold on and just slide down. Didn't work. We didn't think gravity. we
too much gravity though.
Yeah. It was bad.
You that one dude at a party who just like fucking passes out early and everyone else like draws shit on.
Me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Every fucking time.
That fucking photo is a swastika
Yeah.
on his face, and they had that crown on or something.
Dude, the worst guy for it is a guy I know called Jamie Hutchins. Like, the first instance that ever happened was we were at a camping party and he passed out in a ditch, but he didn't realise that ditch was like our toilet ditch. But he was down there for 3 hours, and in that 3 hours people going over there and they were pissing, shitting, throwing up, and he's at the bottom taking it all. And like a few hours later, like, what the fuck is that stench? And like, he just came wandering through the clearings covered in all this stuff, like, I need to go home. I was like, well, we're not fucking let you in our house, mate, you can like just walk her. He had to walk 2 miles. He was like fucking curtaining it, but
Fucking Andy Dufresne it.
it got even better though, because like the next time, it was the same part with the psycho girl who got like knocked out a few times. He went and passed out in the field, but this is the field like we were throwing bottles into and PVC chairs, and he'd been gone for 5 hours, and it only took us to the 5th hour to go, oh shit, Jamie's not here. Like, should we go find him? No. And fucking like staying there, and then like 2 hours later we just showed up, and like, oh Jamie, yeah, where have you been? Oh, I passed out in that field, no one to come find me. No.
I should have gone with it.
I felt kind of bad for him, because like, anything could have happened to him, and no one cared to go find him. No one cared enough about him to go and look for him. I mean, how sad's that? To know that, like, fucking, you could have been dead in the field and no one was going to come find you.
At a house party when we were underage, I think we were like 17 or something, like, some of us were 18. We had a house party at my mate's house, his parents went away on holiday. And one of our mates got too drunk too quickly, a guy called Mike. And he got drunk too quickly and had to call his parents. And when he found out that we called his parents, he ran off down the road. It was the middle of the countryside, and it was like, I think it was a place called Rimswell. It was fucking empty for miles around, but he was running off and we were chasing him, and he just jumps in this ditch face first, and we look down at this ditch and it's just a ditch that is literally like foot level. This ditch is really, really deep. It's like a 6 foot ditch, and it's up to foot level with stinging nettles.
Oh,
and he just dived right all in there, and he just gone straight in. And it was horrible. But then his parents turned up. And he was like, and his dad was like, "Get in the fucking car, right? You fucking embarrassed us for the last time, blah blah blah," and was like shouting at him. And he fucking stormed up to me, like pushed him, and like was squaring up to him. And his dad just fucking knocked him the fuck out.
Holy shit!
He fucking punched him twice.
It's a bad night.
Punched him twice in the face. Went to like move him into the. Went to like push him into the car, and Mike pushed back, and his dad fucking just smashed his face into the into like the corner of the car door.
Holy
Just
shit!
pushed him into it and just threw him in the car and locked it, and then just climbed in and was like, "See you later, lads." We were like, "See you later, Mister." Suddenly fucking weeping. I was like, "Motherfuck."
Dude, did you ever meet Matthew Hayes, the fucking Bigfoot?
Bigfoot.
Big
Explain the Bigfoot.
The big thundering ape. He just was. He looked like a big thundering ape. And, like, he acted like one when he got angry, which
This is happening under
would
this
be the
fire.
easiest thing in the world to piss him off. But one of the pirate parties, he got really drunk because he'd had like a full bottle of JD. He just passed out in front of people's tents, but he was so fucking big you couldn't move him. So he was like a giant Snorlax blocks your path. You couldn't get into your tent after that. And apparently at some point he woke up and went into these other kids' tent. They're like only about 16. Like, they all had like a bottle of booze and shit, like vodka and swipes. And Matty just comes like crawling in. Like, it's a bit like when a lion comes into your tent on safari. And they all just bricked it. He like grabbed the bottle and tried to try and say something to him, like funnily. Like apparently it was funny because like after he did it, it went and he was like lumbered back out of the tent. But then like they thought that was it. That was over. And they came lumbering back in, just like fell asleep across them all, and they couldn't get him out of their tents. So they all went and slept in the field because they didn't want to be near him because he was like farting and shit as well.
I remember at Dano when we woke up, one of the guys we were camping with. Oh no, it wasn't Dano, it was Sonosphere. One of the guys we were camping with didn't make it into his tent properly.
Oh, what?
So the door was wide open, his head was in his tent and his feet were just out. And like he had one shoe on and one shoe off. It was just... Yeah.
Do you remember when Tom first like with his arm hanging out of his tent and it's like real steady?
Yeah.
And your mum wrote cunt on his arm in sun cream, so his arm would get real burnt.
That was funny.
Fucking sleeping in a tent, like after drinking, like at festivals, is fucking shit. I remember that night I passed out for like 12 hours, but I slept like facing down the hill. So when I woke up, like I'm just in what felt like a little ball sack from the colouring and like the heat, intense heat and the smell coming in. But like all the blood had rushed in my head from like you sleeping through the night for 12 fucking hours. Essentially upside down. I was like, oh, what the fuck? What? Trying to crawl out like, stand! Daylight is blinding me. It's horrible. I don't know what to do.
I've been forsaken!
You know, like on The Sims, where you leave them for a while, and like the hunger's down, and like the sleep's down, everything's down. You're like, where do I start? Which do I make green again? That was like me. I was like, right, which is more important right now? The food,
Oxygen,
the cleaning, the toilet.
Oxygen, I think.
I really needed a shit as well, but I didn't want to face those fucking toilets. It was like the trek over there as well. Fucking nightmare.
I remember we went to Hellfest in 2011, and we met we met a few guys there, and there was some Swedish guys. They were like 17, 18 years old. They come up from Sweden. It was in France, and they started talking to us. And it was one of the guys' 18th birthday.
Yeah.
So we were smoking a joint, and he was like, "No, I don't want it." And he was like, "Come on, mate, it's your birthday." So he had a little bit. Wandered over to his tent. His mate come back over like a few minutes later and said, "What did you do to this guy?" It's like, "What are you on about?" And he's like, "He'd just gone and trashed his tent and went round, and what had happened was he got that fucking high off like 2 tokes of this joint, but he'd gone round to his tent and tried to get in through the hole in the roof by diving headfirst. Obviously fucking flattened the tent. So we go around the corner and this guy's just lying there on an upside down tarpaulin. And we're like, "Oh, I'll be alright, we'll see him later on." Had a few drinks, totally forgot about him. Got up the next morning and he was still just flat out laid on top of this tarp. Happy 18th
well
birthday,
spent, yeah.
son.
Do you remember the last day of download we made fucking beer grenades?
Yeah. We were hitting with poles.
Yeah, we just like, we'd get a can and shit the shit out of it, then like open ever so slightly in the top and chuck it. And whenever it bounced, like all the pressures opened it fully, it just sprayed beer everywhere. So like, we're just chucking them down this hill, watching them bounce off. And one of them just left it square in some guy's tent. And we're like, oh shit, quick, fucking hide.
What about the scary guy that was trying to rape April?
Oh, fucking Gazebo Bill.
When
when she was thinking to go, when she was wanting to go home in the morning, waiting to get picked up, he just showed up. And like, we were sure from...
Hey, have you been robbed?
Yeah, have you been robbed? Yeah, that doesn't sound suspicious. And he kept like, trying to touch her and like... He kneeled down next to her and stared, really like a Charles Manson stare, real intense at her, without blinking or breaking eye contact. We're like, mate, you need to leave. And we got rid of him. We watched where he went, and then we got stewards and we're like, we're pretty sure that guy stole from our friend last night.
And
So we watched the entire...
is a rapist.
Yeah, we watched the entire platoon of stewards head down there, watching it pulled out and searched. And then they all came back and like, oh yeah, he ain't got anything on him, so he's not even got drugs, so he's fine. We can't do anything. Sorry. Walked away and looked over. It's him and his mate pointing at us and like, oh shit, we're gonna get our fucking throat slit tonight. And like, they brought the gazebo down really low, so like they were under it, like talking secret plans. We're like, oh shit, gazebo Bill's gonna fuck us up. No one fucking slept for the rest. That was the first night as well, so for the rest of the festival, no one slept. Thinking, gazebo Bill's gonna come and fuck us up royally at some point.
Shadows on the
We're gonna
walls.
slit our necks and fuck the holes.
Well, the thing is that I went and bought a padlock.
Throat fuck.
I went and bought a padlock, A, because of that, and B, because of Rachel getting robbed in my tent.
Yeah.
I went in and Tess says, like, can I lock it from the inside as well? Locked it. Oh, sick, great. And then, like, say, right, where's the key? And I was looking on thinking, where is the key? And it was only like a small one-man tent, and there wasn't that much stuff. So I'm, like, ripping things apart, going, where the fuck is the fucking key? Where would it even go? There's nowhere for it to go. Going around, it's like 20 minutes just trapped in this tent. But I was getting really stressed, I was farting. Which made me more stressed, so I produced more farts. I'm stuck in this little gas chamber, little tent, trying to find this key. And then, like, on the 25th minute, I'm like, oh, it's in my pocket. God, how I was like, never speak of this again.
Let this be forgotten.
Oh, that was so annoying. I was so stoked that Rachel's shit got stolen, not mine. I'd been pissed if it was my stuff.
Yeah.
Like, when she was, like, full on bawling her eyes out because she'd lost everything, I was still like, at least my stuff's okay. That's all
Well,
that
my
matters.
shit's fine.
My shit's okay. I actually sent her out to go look for her stuff just so I could check my stuff and go, yes! She had a bad time.
Yeah, but she came back. That's
Yeah.
fucking courageous, man.
Yeah, man, after we fucked up her, it was some, like, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here shit.
Yeah.
She left the jungle and was like, no, it's time for me to come back. I think I can do it
She
one more
got voted
time.
off on the first day.
No, she didn't get voted off, she left. She did a Jordan. She left and came back.
That's
Series 9. 2010.
You know too much. You know too much.
Yeah, like, I was pretty impressed. She came back and was like, oh, where's my tent? It's over there. It's like at the bottom of the hill, crumpled up because he'd been pissing and shitting and throwing things into it.
I was gonna say that was the piss tent, right?
He was like, oh, I'm going to sleep. And Joe's like, you can stay in my tent. I'll stay in Lucy's tent. Oh, that's cool. My tent's next to hers anyway. We can feel each other through the fibres.
Oh. We've got a solution on the skin.
First night of download was just fucking, like, waking up the next day, I just thought everything was fucked, because she'd been robbed, I hadn't, which was alright. And I went and knocked on your tent, because I'm thinking knocking will work anyway.
No.
No response, so I open it, and this is you with your back to me, and then, like, Ali facing me, but vomit dripping out of her mouth, and I was like, what the fuck happened to us? Like, when did everything go so wrong? This is the first night.
Title, guys.
And this is all, like, after the massive torrential... No, this is, like, the second biggest torrential rainfall we had.
Yeah, and then the
Because
next
the
one was the next night. That was fucking intense.
No, that
man.
fucked up my tent. Like, we
Oh,
just,
yeah.
we just saw
3,
the
4,
roll,
5
we just saw
hours
the
long.
rolling jet black thunderclouds coming, and everyone was like, in your tents, now. Go, see you in an hour.
An hour.
It was an hour as well,
It
wasn't
was
it?
longer, wasn't it?
Possibly, I know
I
you
thought
fell
it was a few
asleep.
hours.
But we're all alone in our tents with nothing to do as well. So, like,
I just hotboxed the fuck out of my tent.
I did that as well.
I got
Like,
laid.
It
there,
was so good. Oh, you got laid.
there was no fucking ventilation in mine though, as well. So like, when it hotboxed, I was just stuck in there.
I don't want it.
And then when I like came out later, like smoke just erupted from the door as I pulled myself out. It's fucking fun.
The rebirth. Tonight, Matthew.
I was like, it was still like pretty fucking chilly. I was walking around the beer shorts with the megaphones. Going, I don't give a fuck. Come
Free
on, hey.
burgers. Free burgers.
No, the megaphone got us so much shit.
Megaphone did.
Then he got us beaten up. How'd you go?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
but
he
you
can't
were
take a joke,
arrested.
that's his problem. It did almost get us arrested. I'm glad we ran away. Well, we backed away a few feet.
For a second time.
The megaphone.
My experience with waltzes?
That was a fucking good experience. Would
You
you like
didn't
it
do
or not,
shit.
bitch?
No, I don't like it.
It's because you were doing it wrong. Who does the waltzes wrong?
Lewis.
You hook your leg over the safety barrier thing. So every time it like jumps up, he
Dude.
jumps up and it all buckles and it's all flying everywhere.
I was so
So
pissed when fucking you went to go get like peanut butter and shit to make sandwiches. And I'm like, oh, it's alright, I can live off like the money I've got for like hot food.
When was this?
It was either you or Joe bought fucking peanut butter for sandwiches.
did.
You bought you bought bread as
I-
well. And I'm like, it's fine, I've got enough money to like keep getting hot food. And then I had to buy that new tent, which knocked like me down to about 20 quid. Oh shit, I've got 3 days left, and like a meal alone's a tenner. There's no way I can do this. So I went to the shops, and all the peanut butter had gone. There was no jam, there was nothing. The only thing there was marmalade. So the intent was, I'll just make marmalade sandwiches like Paddington Bears. If Paddington Bear eats marmalade sandwiches, it must be okay.
If Mark
right?
eats Vegemite sandwiches, you can
I
pretty
love
much do anything.
Vegemite. Luckily, he just kept giving me Vegemite because when the marmalade
It's not
thing
post
fell
9/11,
through,
it's post Vegemite sandwiches.
but marmalade sandwiches are fucking right.
Yeah,
they're
they're
fucking
not.
horrible.
Well, I was thinking because the bear ate them, they'd be alright, and they weren't.
Bears have good taste.
They were fucking shite.
Yeah, they're not good. They're not
Oh, I thought I was going to start and just Mark, a little ray of sunshine, just came with that Vegemite. It was like,
didn't you just take money out?
I just like asked my parents to buy me some. I was like, I'm going to starve.
What did I have? I had.
Lewis, how much did we spend at Download?
I spent nearly £1,000.
I spent
Fucking hell,
£8,000 as well.
I spent 200.
Dude, Lewis, didn't we took money out at the same time like every day?
Yeah,
We
but
spent
you
exactly the
kept
same.
buying fucking beer that was like a $5 or a shitty pint.
I know.
Yeah, buddy.
And sandwiches.
Yeah, so many exotic meats.
There's a lot of things I wanted. I had exotic meats. I didn't spend that much.
Yeah, man. What was I going to say?
Thing.
No.
Like how fucking shit was like the next day is like after all our partying when we that sober point. We were all sat around trying to
We
make
burnt
food.
some tents.
Yeah, it was just like every morning to wake up we'd all be serving and we're like, oh shit. No.
Oh man,
That's
I'm
right.
just trying to remember what food I took. I took bread, and then I took peanut butter, marshmallow, like marshmallow
Fluff,
and shit,
yeah.
fluff, chocolate spread,
Mm.
and banoffee spread. That banoffee spread was the best thing I've ever eaten.
I fucking took
I need to get it again.
I took 6 bags of popcorn and
Oh, yeah.
Skittles and then just some Sprites. And I thought that'll do me just fine. The best thing was like sitting down to watch the film, everyone, but I had popcorn. Like, dude, where'd you buy that? Oh, it's the food tent, like right at the end of that street. Oh yeah, cheers! Like fucking jackass.
I took BNs and what else did I take? Golden Grahams. That was food of kings.
I remember
And tinned beef stew.
I remember
which
I
was
had,
interesting.
I had pork. It's all I could afford before download, like from Aldi, just a shitty bottle of pork. Which, to be fair, turned out pretty good. I enjoyed it. You,
Spoiler that.
fuck you. It's not a spoiler alert, is it? Fucking you smell that in, dickhead. You get up and dissing my pork.
Take a sniff!
Oh, I didn't farted.
Nah, I stank out.
Oh man, Chris has dropped the bomb. I feel like Nagasaki all up in here. Hiroshima!
I don't remember when Stink it download. I was quite surprised at that.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. Your fucking tent stunk.
Yeah, my tent was not bad because then the next morning I spilt milk. So by the last night, it's just smelled of vomit and milk. So
Did
it
you
was like,
abandon
come
your
on.
tent as well then?
Yeah, like we burn it to the fucking.
Again, I wanted to take home that one I spent 60 quid on, but like it was so fucked from day one. There was just no point.
I just set mine on fire. It was awesome.
You know, like spilled through into Hannah's tent.
Oh, that was so satisfying.
Oh, that was.
She was such a... yeah.
She was a cunt. Let's face it. Let's go slime disco. Yeah, it's not, 'cause it's like a $5 to get in.
Yeah, that's. Can we not?
I mean, it's cool, but so is being right here. We get to meet people like Gazebo Bill and Banana Dan. And
Oh,
Tigger.
Banana Dan.
And Tigger.
Banana
I
Man.
forgot about Banana Dan.
You just shut dude, from like how he spoke, I thought he was gonna like fucking like split on one of us.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I thought we were getting raped. And
I thought we were gonna get
Somebody was
shanked.
gonna get...
And then took us to Black Camp, which was like fucking walking around like
Fucking Black Camp and fucking Mordor.
Black Camp was like the fucking the shelters in Terminator. I was expecting John Connors like snooping around trying to score some weed. I was like, what's going on? There was a burnt out TV.
What?
Yeah, I had no idea how it. I was like, what?
that dude made me do a beer bong.
Oh yeah, him. No, sit down. Do this beer bong. All right.
I don't wanna.
when Mark got captured by them Scottish nationalists.
Oh, yeah, like shit.
Oh man.
Another 2 minutes and we were gonna walk away. Because I thought he was dead.
Yeah. We were just going to leave him
Do
there.
you remember that fat half-naked dude stuck on the floor laughing? The police couldn't pick him up.
Yeah, he was just rolling him along with his feet.
Who was that?
Dan.
That just vibrated the goddamn
Yeah, I
floor.
felt that.
I better not smell. I'm not punching that.
I was pretty happy with like, how lenient stewards were. Like, for example, when I was walking around with a megaphone just shouting like, "Who's selling drugs?"
Yeah, they didn't really give a fuck, did they?
No, they didn't.
Walking past the police saying, "Yes, I'm just enjoying this normal cigarette here."
Yeah. Oh man, the fucking shit I was rolling it down over was stupid.
What did we shout at the fucking trucks when they drove by?
Sound of the police.
Whoop whoop. They they see me rolling. We kept giving the Swedish abuse because we knew they wouldn't fight back because they were Swedish.
Yeah.
When you're 12!
Do you remember these Scottish on march around us and we shouted freedom? We got like a harumph back.
Yeah.
They're so good.
It was. This is a shit this year's
Those
line's wank.
were the days!
This is shit, like, yeah, this year's line's going to be wank. But Hellfest instead.
Hellfest
Are we still definitely doing that then?
I want to.
Yes.
Make it definite, Dan.
I need
Definite, Dan.
If everyone gets tickets, I'll make it
I
definite.
mean, I'll buy a ticket.
I'll get my
If that.
How are we going to get there? Are we going to share the drive in?
Well, no,
No, yeah, we're going to share the drive.
Yeah, we'll share the drive.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Take-
actually,
take
wait, no,
your-
if
take
Luke
your-
comes, Luke drives.
Yeah. No, I'm not space in the car.
We still need to buy tickets for Amsterdam as well.
Yes, Amsterdam.
We'll buy them
If
first.
I drive, I'm not paying for any.
No.
Oh yeah,
I'm not
we'd
paying
pay,
for any fluids.
we'd pay
I'm not
for
paying for petrol or beer.
we'd pay for the headlight fluid.
Yeah.
Headlight fluid.
Headlight fluid. What was that on? What the fuck?
Watch your
yeah,
Rooster
yeah,
Teeth, yeah.
Oh man, headlight fluid.
I wonder if the
Keys
guy's
to the
still.
drop
Do
zone.
you reckon the guy's still felt knitting?
You what? Yeah, he's probably still felting right now. Felching.
Felching. Is he still felching?
That's something else entirely.
The amount of times I kept dropping felching, seeing if he'd pick up on it.
Right, of course he wasn't an idiot.
Yeah, I knew the fucking idiot. Well, that time we said, try to set up a mouthful of pussy, and didn't pick up on that either. Speaking of people not picking up on things, all those fucking soy sauce hints we get dropping on Dan. While he's drinking his fucking hoisin sauce, Vinto.
How's your Vimto and hoisin sauce? Yes, nice.
Hey, Dan, we put hoisin in there. Wait, they're like, Dan, do you enjoy that hoisin? You want hoisin in there? Yeah.
What gave it away?
Fucking Poirot, that shit, mate.
Steely.
Hoisin she drunk.
Hoisin she drunk. The house.
Tasted.
No, that's not right.
Fantastic. It was fucking tasty.
It was delicious. It was delicious. I did have a lot of info, but then I went to the toilet for like half an hour. When I came back, everyone had finished, and I was like, okay.
Dude,
That's
like,
good.
I hadn't started eating again after you left. I just sat there.
I'm really regret that because I'm really hungry now.
We just get more
Can we
food.
order a takeaway?
Go for it. Cost me not to take away. Saturday night, everywhere.
So we're going to order a takeaway.
Yeah.
What time is it?
It's quarter to midnight.
Oh, motherfucker. How long was this podcast for?
We've been doing it for like 50 minutes.
50. We'll do another 10 or something.
Okay. What do you want to talk about in the last 10 minutes?
I'm sure we had. Didn't we have other subjects?
We did Echogate.
Do you know what we haven't played?
What's that?
We said we were going to play.
Would you rather?
No, we're going to play. I have never.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I have never.
Yeah.
But we can all just fuck each other over.
Alright, yeah,
so.
let's play out. We'll,
I have never had sex with a Scottish girl.
fuck you guys.
Chris, your turn.
I have never. Shit. Trying to think. It's really hard fucking think things I haven't done.
You could also do have you also. It's a tuba. You can also do have you also.
I am trying to win.
Have you also is just if you've done something. If you can't think of anything else, if you have you never. I have never, then you just do have you also.
Okay, I got one.
Okay.
I have never prematurely come, but then like still tried going for it with a floppy.
How do you say push up? Yeah, I've done that. It's not.
I'm like getting to a certain point, but when it's like full on floppy, it's like you can't lie anymore.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
It's just embarrassing, isn't it?
Yeah, like
I tried to power through, just like, come on.
it'd make you feel worse. It just kept making the same noises, and you're like, I'm pretty sure you're putting those on, because like fucking
Oh, no. I've never had a girl lie to me in bed.
that you know,
No, I've never had a girl lie to me in bed.
that you know,
They've always been brutally honest.
that you know. All right,
No, they've always been brutally honest. Like,
all right. I
I was once fucking a girl in my parents' house after I'd moved back in. I was fucking a girl in my parents' house, and I invited her around because my parents were meant to be out. Mum was meant to be out, and my mum went to bed in the room next to me. I was trying to fuck this girl, and the bed was really loud, so I fucking threw her on the floor. I was fucking her right near the door, and she was just moaning so loud. And I was like, "You alright?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm not allowed to have a good time." And I was like, I'm gonna fuck you up. So I just covered her mouth and was just fucking going for it, and she was like, "Oh, I don't like that." I was like, "I don't fucking care." Being too loud.
For the last session on or off? Too bad.
Too bad!
Too bad. Alright, Sam,
Too bad.
your turn.
I can never fucking think of good ones, dude.
Just think of something you haven't done.
I can't think of stuff I haven't done because I haven't done
That was like
I've pretty much done all the stuff I've ever
the words.
I've done all the stuff I know about.
The words of wisdom.
I've done everything I know about.
Stuff I haven't done, I don't know.
If I hadn't done them, I wouldn't have thought of them by now.
Oh, to be in Sam's head. Oh, to be Sam.
Remember that time you couldn't understand Windows? How does it open that way? It's like,
No, I was just amazed by the fucking mechanic. Craftsmanship.
Should we skip you, Sam?
Yeah.
No. Sam has to think of one.
Anything you haven't done?
I've never.
I'll make it easier. Think of something we have done, but you haven't done.
That should be easy.
Okay. Never drank my own piss.
Ah, shit.
Why? Why would you do that?
I don't know.
To freak out my mates.
Come on.
That was
It's
sick.
your turn, mate.
It was pretty funny. Yeah, one of them was sick, wasn't
I
he?
have never fucked in a car.
Well, I haven't actually.
I haven't fucked with a car, actually.
No.
No.
It seems like really awkward.
Yeah,
Well, I don't have a-
positioning will be difficult.
Well, I don't have a car.
I've never like
You can't really fuck in your friend's
15-year-old
car.
girl, so.
I've never owned a car, and I've never had a girlfriend that owns a car. So if I did it would be someone else's car, I'd have to like break into my parents' car, be next to the house, and it would just be inconvenient.
Yeah.
I have never. Oh wow. I've never not thought of something. No, my brain's completely switched off. I've never. Have you also fucked a girl in changing rooms at a shop?
No.
No.
Just me.
Okay, have you also tasted your own cum?
Oh, only second hand. Well,
Contented
I've
breath.
had a salty kiss.
It's when like it's when you've had a wank and like you forgot something's on your fingers and like,
Oh, I've not done that.
wait a minute. Oh.
I've not been like, oh, there's something on my hand. I wonder what it tastes like. No.
I got some of my hand back like in where it was there. Went to go grab some food and it was like, but it was fucking like finger licking food as well.
Nice.
I was like, that should have been sweet, not salty. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, motherfucker.
That's semen up in there.
You know, the other day, oh god, I went to a really gross story.
Okay.
The day I was having sex, we started not using condoms because she's on the pill. I don't know why. I ended up. Have you ever just like just come out of nowhere?
Yep.
There's just like nothing.
Sorry.
Well, I did that. I wasn't even going that hard. I was just going nice and gentle, trying to fucking ease myself into it. And all of a sudden, I was just there, and I fucking pulled out. And I was trying to stop myself so I could go back to it. You know, when you're trying to calm yourself down. As I pulled out, it just fucking went, and I just had to catch it in my hands.
It went.
And I just caught. I caught an entire. I hadn't had sex for like a week and a half because I just came in my hands, and I just had like a handful.
I've got a worse one.
I had a handful of just like a week and a half kind of spooge. And I had to run to the bathroom, but there was just shit in my way, and it was like dripping on the floor and shit. And I'm pretty sure it dropped on my goddaughter's present.
Was it like teething when you were out? That'd have been worse.
Salty.
Oh. It's a fucking like years from now, you're like, do you remember this bear you got me for my present? I've looked after it always since I was a baby. Like, oh,
No, it's got one of my...
have you
I'm
cleaned
pretty
it?
sure there's something growing on it.
Yeah.
Have you cleaned it? Oh, there's some baby milk on the back of it.
Sam, what was your worst one?
I've got a worse one than
I'm
that.
going on
Basically, I shot My Little Pony in the face from like the other side of the room.
Why were you
Also-
wanking in the same room as My Little Pony? Where were you?
No, I was like, I had to pull out, and I was like, oh shit, and it was like, I've got like a pretty good range on me. I'm like a fucking jet wash, so like, it just bore through brick, and like it just ruined her TV as well. She had like a brand new TV, and it's like fucking across the room.
The worst one I had,
So-
I was getting like jacked off, and as I came, like it'd been a while as well. I've been really holding back, so it really shot. But because where my dick was in when she was jacking me off, it just shot right into my eye. It went up my face. It's like on my cheek, in my eye, in my hair as well. What the fuck?
You took it like
Sucks so much.
I've
dick.
done that in the bath.
I pissed on my face in the bath.
Just on your face.
Yeah, I was laying in the bath and it'd been a really hard day. I was like, I just want to relax. I got in the bath, laid down, like had a nice little like chillax in there. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get up now. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna piss first, but then I'll get out the bath, so I'm not like in it. but I don't want to go to the toilet. And I started pissing, but whereas my dick was like facing up towards me, and like as the piss came, it aimed out and then like rainbow arched out as like the pee tube went through it. But in that time, shot me right in the face with piss.
I did the same when I was wanking in the bath.
Oh no!
And I was trying not to make it too much of a splash, and I was arching my back, and I just came and it just went all the way up my body and right into my face. But then it like when it hits water, it just solidifies instantly.
Yeah.
Did that in my chest. Did that in my chest hair, and then as I stood up, it was stuck in my legs.
Oh,
and I was sat there on the sofa in my parents' house, picking come out of my.
That just reminds me, like, about fucking 10 years ago at the cinema, and there was an advert on for like fucking fabric softener, and there's this woman in the ocean, all these like fucking white flowing like sheets and stuff. And you just like piped up real loud. I was like, that looks like when you come in the back. So good.
With the next girlfriend, when I was at uni, I had this massive shower. It was like a wet room. There was loads of room in there. And my girlfriend at the time gave me a blowjob in the shower. But then I came on her face. But it did that thing where, when it hits water, it instantly turns into like solid. Yeah, well, it hit if it came from my dick onto the shower, it hit water and then just hit her face, and she just could not get it off.
Oh,
it was like stuck in her hair for ages, and you had to go home and go to like a dinner at her parents, and it was just like apparently she was on the train picking it out of her hair.
Oh no!
I was like, yeah.
Have you done that thing where you're shut off and like you're looking around for thinking, I'm sure it's not all of it. Where's the rest?
Hanging from your ear.
It fucking flies. You're like,
hanging from your ear.
Like with mine, the fucking bathroom, like it's all white tiles on the side. So if I missed the ball, I'm like trying to find it, like where does it hit? Where does it land?
And you're gonna find out soon. You have a shower, and you're like, oh, there it is.
I saw a quote the other day on Tumblr, and it was like, there are two kinds of men in this world. Those who have wanked in the works bathroom and liars.
Can you affirm that, Lewis?
Yeah, sometimes you just get the midweek you porn.
I've had a wank in a restaurant.
I've done that.
Which restaurant?
Pizza Express.
Or is it yourself or someone doing it to you?
Oh, it was myself.
That's fine then, yeah. I'm not alone then,
You didn't
that's
go
fine.
to the toilets first, right?
Yeah.
You started jacking off in the middle of
We've
Pizza
all been.
Express.
Why are you wanking off in Pizza Express?
So good.
The value for what you get.
Doubles! The other morning, I woke up and I was in the shower, and I just had the fucking I had a diamond erection. It just would not go away. I woke up and it was the first thing I noticed because I'd like fallen asleep on my front, and I realised that my back was arched because it just fucking it was just balancing off the fucking mattress. And so I got up and got in the shower. I woke up and Ali can't see shit when she's not got contact lenses in. And I woke up and I stood up and she looked up and was like, "Fucking hell, what is up with your dick?" It was just, he held it and was like, that is just like, it's like metal. There's no give. I tried to go for a piss and I just couldn't, so I had to piss in the shower.
You have to fucking put your hands on the wall.
I had to piss in the shower, but I stood all the way back at the shower and I was pissing into the fucking plug in the back because it's in the bath. But so I had to jack off. I couldn't do anything else. And I fucking got a bit of fucking shampoo on my hand and was going through it.
Dude,
Shampoo, that's so fucking risky. Oh man.
Yeah, it was head and shoulders.
Because it's worth
Head
it.
and shoulders sensitive.
Like in the fucking
right.
herb lessons in their orgasm.
No man, no seriously, right, listen to this. This is fucking hilarious and gross. So I fucking just splooged everywhere. It was like the force of 1,000 dying suns. It was ridiculous. So I fucking did that, and I was running late. I was really late.
Wait a minute, everyone heard them fucking explosions the other night at like 3 a.m.
Dude, I didn't hear that shit. I slept.
That's what it was.
I don't know that.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, that was it. Sorry, guys.
So
So I came fucking everywhere, and I was trying to I was running really late, and I'd spent ages jacking off and not wanting to wash. So I quickly washed, and I fucking jumped out the bath, and I went to work. And I came out that night, and fucking Ali's cousin, fucking black, like black people hair. It's just fucking curly as
Black
fuck.
fuck.
Yeah, but so I got back that night, and Asher had got in the bath after I had, and so the fucking plug hole like around the plug, was just black curly hair and just some crystallized semen. Like it was like crystal meth with hair in it. I put so much bleach on that.
It's like Barry Briggs' pubic hair.
It was like a fucking leper. I had to get like a chisel and fucking pick it away. It took ages. I was fucking in there for like half an hour. I was just like this.
Why don't you just fucking sillet bang it or something?
Mate, I did. I had like, we've got like Flash bathroom cleaner.
That's not sillet bang.
No, mate, it melts. I've seen it nearly melt in the fucking bath. And I was just fucking spraying it and it just didn't shift it. The hair melted and the cum was still there as hard as fucking day. It's fucking as hard as Chinese.
Hard as Chinese? What? What the fuck are you on
Yeah, I'm
about?
trying to learn that motherfucking language. It's a nightmare.
Oh, right, the language.
No, not the people.
That's the country itself.
No, man. I only know one Chinese phrase, and it's the Chinese for thank you, and it's just "Xie Xian." That's it. That's all I know. Xian Xian. But every time I use it, I've used it twice, and both times the people I've been talking to speak Cantonese, which is Southern Chinese rather than Mandarin, which is the official language of China. So I've said "Shen Shen," they've been like, "We're Cantonese." I'm like, "Fuck!" Oh, I need to learn the Cantonese for it, but then when I know that I did that, they're like, I speak Mandarin. Fuck you all. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, I think
Food.
we've run out of topics, so yeah.
Here,
This is the
bye.
end.
This
Bye-bye.
is the end.